Bible Nation? Sgibs here for another exciting edition. It is not your den, it is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, aka the Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden football. 2011 EA Sports, baby, kicking off with a bang. Show number 80, 20 more to go to show hundo. Truth be told, I already taped the show. I did delete it though, so I have to do it again. Unfortunately, I'm still not ready to talk about the Patriots losing. We'll save that for a rainy day. It actually is a rainy day here in Boston, but regardless, we will save that for a rainy day. Today, though, we're going to talk about a back-to-basics segment, a defensive scheme, if you will, from one formation that will be able to allow us to defend all facets of the game. Run defense, pass deep, pass short, man pressure, zone pressure, you name it, we got it. It's very simple. It's one of the best style of defense for a new Madden player looking to get more advanced setups and learn to playmaker better, because I do hear a lot that, Gibbs, I can't do all those setups. I can't audible from formation to formation. Well, today we're going to show you how to stay in one formation but be able to stop literally every single type of offensive formation and weapon that the offense could throw at you. So, well, real quick, it only requires one audible, and that's from the 3-4 over formation, sting pinch zone. So that's the only one you need to put in there from the New York Jets defense, sting pinch zone, from the 34 over formation. Play we're going to come out in is from the 3-4 over, the drop zone right there, our square play. And we're going to come out, and this purpose is a shotgun spread look. Now, why I like this book and why I like this play, this formation, is because we have the ability to call every single base defense in the game. So we come out in the cover 4, which is by stock. Say whatever happens that our opponent really is a quick snapper. The cover 4 is really not that bad of a defense to have if they quick snap you, because you have great coverage protecting deep, good protection short. You're really just conceding anything, any type of pass that's 5 yards and under, really. So for a bend but don't break offense, this is your style defense. But quick audible right is the cover 2. Now we can ability play cover 2, but we have some nice purples from this cover 2, which I absolutely love, which is really great about this formation. Now, the cover audible left is our cover 3, so now we have the ability to play cover 3, which protects a little bit deep, protects the short and the middle part of the field. So you gotta really love the cover 3. Our quick audible up is the 2-man under, so now we have the ability to play man-to-man with one roamer in coverage as well as 2 safeties over the top. So we can really give our opponent a different look with the cover 2-man under as well. Now we audible to our zone blitz, which is the sting pinch zone, and now we have the ability to hit our opponent with some really fast pressure, but from this point what we're doing is playing a zone shell behind it, which really can confuse the opponent. Now the quick audible down, same blitz, same pressure that is from the first blitz, but the only difference is that now we have a man shell behind it, and I can't tell you how important that is in Madden, to have a man blitz and a zone blitz. Both same pressure, look exactly the same, but both behind them have different coverages. So that was running through it quickly. Let's get a little bit more in depth of certain things I'd like to do. So the cover 4 from the 3-4 over, I typically like to spy both my DNs and then place my D tackle on a contain. Then all I can do is I take Howard, my right middle linebacker, stack him in the A gap. I do that for one thing, is to fake pressure. My next move is to take McFadden and I move him over to the slot defender, slot wide receiver, wherever he is. So if it's shotgun snugs, I might move him right here, so he'll be defending that the slot receiver like right here. Because it's spread though, I'll move McFadden over and I move Branch over. Now the reason behind that is because I'm faking to pretend that it might be man-to-man defense. You have no idea what I'm in right now. I'll do it again. I'll audible to something, and you tell me if you can tell what I'm in. If you guessed that I am in a cover 4, you're wrong. I'm in a cover 3, but all I did is I made it look exactly the same. No questions asked. I made it look exactly the same. We'll play this game one more time. You tell me what I'm in. Now, if you said I was in a cover 3 or cover 2, you guessed wrong. I'm in man-to-man pressure up the middle, but this time it looks exactly the same. So as like I said, it's very important that you can make everything look exactly the same. So that's why we're moving Howard there. But again, spy both the ends, contain Seymour, stack Howard there, move McFadden to both slots, and then what you do is user with Williams. So off the snap, it's going to look something like this. Everyone's literally covered. There's no one on the field that's open. I was able to sneak that in, but we'll go to instant replay. We'll show you the coverage on the field. So the contain's going to come off the edge. He'll do his job and try and get some pressure. Look at that box we have in the middle of the field. We literally have Ben Jarvis Green Ellis right there. From right there, that cut, he's literally in a box. Literally right there, Ben Jarvis Green Ellis in a box. So that's a box coverage there. Look at the right. He got the flat, but you know what? We're conceding that flat to him. Over here, flat again, but we're conceding that. And look at the safety help over top. No one's getting beat by. No one's going to get by the defense deep there. So that's what I really like from the cover 4. Another blitz I like to do is I like the global blitz this outside linebacker. Blitz Williams here, fake the pressure here. But this time I'm going to stay on Howard. Stay on Howard, and I'm going to drop into coverage. Might even pull Branch a little bit closer on that slot defender. This time, they might expect the coverage, but really the pressure is going to come off the left edge. Makes me throw a premature throw to Goran Gromsky in the flat, incomplete. So that's what we're looking for, that pressure off the edge there. Oh, I set that up wrong. So I'll show you one more time. I like to spy that DN just because what it does is that draws up the coverage upfield. So here you have it again. Draws the coverage for an extra second. Pressure almost came through. What we're looking for is that A-gap. The guard actually recovered, but as you can see, the left A-gap right there, that linebacker coming through, but the weak side guard picked it up, but that's what we were aiming for. So that's just one way to bring pressure. Now again, now say it's a third and 2 or 3rd and 6. You might think they might go to the flat. You're not exactly sure, not positive, so you might want to play a cover 3. So again, you could do the same type of thing, all-out coverage defense if you like. McFadden over there in the flat, Branch move him over, Howard stack him there. Now you user and roam with Williams. This time though, we're a little less coverage deep though, and the reason for it is because we wanted to really protect against that flat. So as you can see, we were safe up top, but also really protected the flat. Both flat routes were absolutely blanketed. He's covered, this curl's covered. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis about to be in that box again. So as you can see, a lot of different things you can do with this. And again, you can bring that same style of pressure. So for example, you wanted to bring it off the right edge again, or if you really wanted to bring all out, just global blitz the linebackers, stack Howard in this A-gap, take Branch, drag him here, McFadden there, and this time you're just going to roam over the middle with Williams. Pressure's coming. Oh, bad read to the flat, picked off. Pick 6 City. So there's the cover 3. Now we can also play one of my favorite defenses in the game. You've heard me rave about the cover 2 Hawk all very long time now. So here you have it, the modern day cover 2 Hawk, but this time from the 3-4 formation. Now again, we can do double spies, purples and flats, and we also have that contain. We're going to drop back with Williams, and just again, it's just an all-out solid defense to play. Great coverage defense is really what you're looking to do. Again, just look at the options on the field. Look at the diamond over the middle of the field, as well as both flats here are covered. Just all around, it's just a great defense to have. It's just something that I love calling. Now, we also have the ability to play man-to-man. So if you really wanted to play pressure off the edge here, just drag him down. There's no difference. There's no difference from what we were doing before. Now we're a little bit more of a man-tell, but you know what? That's okay if we give the man, and there's the pressure off the edge. The contain comes in, swoops in off the side. Here you have the pressure. Contain did a great job. Pressure comes off the edge. Voila. So you can play man-to-man as well if you want. I mean, even if you wanted to play coverage defense with the man-to-man, be my guest. I'm really nothing wrong with it. So here you have it, coverage defense to contain, lockdown coverage, and that's what it's all about right there, playing lockdown coverage. Now, what's also great is that we have the ability to call excellent blitzes from this formation, and what I like to do is call the sting pinch zone, reblitz a D tackle, reblitz Howard, and I like to do is move Branch McFadden back over like it's man. Now, if you have good user skills, just user Williams here, like you've been doing every other play. Because if you have good user skills, you got to recover deep here. If you don't have good user skills, put Williams in a deep blue, and then user Branch in the flat here. We're going to be sending great pressure up the middle. We have some good zones on the field as well. Ultimately, as you can see, it's a good change of pace when you're really just bringing the house. The yellow zones from the stink pinch are great because, as you can see, watch, it's a yellow zone, but look at that. He goes to the flat and defends the flat. Both sides. Goes to the flat. Well, I was on Branch, so he didn't move. But goes to the flat and protects the flat. That's what I love about the stink pinch zone. Something else I love is the run audible down, or the pass audible down. Just so happens to be the same version of the stink pinch zone, but it's man counterpart. So we can send the same pressure. It looks like man. It looks like zone. But now they're in for a heap of trouble because pressure comes and it's a man-to-man shell, not ready for it, making a bad decision, and ultimately lead to turnovers for you and points on the board. I'll show you some run defense I like to use from this formation as well. So come up and drop zone, halfback ISO from the goal line formation. What I like to do is I like to use the cover 2 audible. What I do is I spy both the D tackle and the right of screen DN. Take Williams, put him on a deep blue, and send him deep like so. Next, I like to shade the safeties out. So for the most part, it's the cover 2. It's the cover 2 hawk setup. So here you have it. Now I take Howard and I go right behind the right of screen DN, and I'm going to turbo blitz through the A gap. Oh, I missed them. It's tough to do. It's tough to do both controls at once. But the important is you see that I shoot the gap here, make the fullback pick me up there, and that's what we're trying to do. So here you have it again. And there you have it. Howard gets in the backfield, blows up the run. So you got run defense, you got pass defense, you got deep defense, short defense. It doesn't really matter what you got because you're going to be able to stop your opponent in all facets of the game. Staying in one formation. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to say, well, you know, Gibbs, I can't really stay in a 3-4 all game. I need a little more speed. Hey, tune in tomorrow, show 81. We're going to cover that, don't you worry. Same concept, same type of breakdown, same pressure, same run defense. It's all coming in tomorrow. But you know what? This time we're going to be able to put a little bit more speed on the field and show you just exactly what we like to do to stop the offense from running and dictating the game to us. We're going to have another formation tomorrow. Can't wait. Show number 81. You and me together, guys. A whole lot of you. A little bit of me. Change the Madden community. One snap at a time.